Morning folks, Kevin here. Well, it's August 9th, 2025. Got a few things on the agenda this morning. Yesterday we got the septic systems put back together, so real happy about that. But Thea would like this all dressed up. Get rid of all the rocks, all the extra dirt, get the clover seed put in here. You think the woman would be happy that she doesn't have to poop in a 5-gallon bucket anymore? Just kidding. That would go over like a fart in church. Okay. I'm in a humorous mood this morning. So I will do some raking here, smoothing things out some, pick up the rocks. I'm gonna look around before I move this soil here to a couple of locations where I can probably use it the most. I might use the Ego cultivator, I don't know. So the soil has been building up over time, and during the winter months, this can, instead of the, when the snow starts to melt, it sort of stays on top of here instead of working its way over to the trees here. So I'll probably do a little bit of work around the margins right here as well, and trying to get this dirt, the materials out of here, clean things up a bit. One of the things I will do in the future, I'm not going to do it today, but I thought I'd share this, is when I put in these, it's almost like sidewalks when I put in the concrete for the block walls here. So that's 4 foot wide, 4 or 5 foot wide. But when you're running a mower, you leave a spot for weed whacking right here in these corners. So I should have put a radius around each one of these corners here. And that's one of the things I've got to do at one of these days. That goes on the back burner for now. But I'll move some of this dirt out of here. I do have a couple of things I want to do before it starts getting hot, because I can do this when it's getting hotter and all. We're in for another heat wave coming through here. Right now it's very pleasant. Very, very pleasant compared to other times. The other day I mentioned that I had used the 50% concentrated, which you can purchase this way, vinegar, white vinegar. And I mixed it with just the regular vinegar you pick up at the grocery store, and I sprayed it on some of the weeds, the grass growing up over here in the western garden plot. And I mentioned that there was still dew on it, so it wasn't as effective, but it did okay. It did okay over here. I may do a little weed whacking in here. I probably won't, but the other day I'd started doing some weed whacking around the side here. So, and the weeds can just make their ways up into the garden plot here. So I'll do some weed whacking around here, get that done. I got some weeds growing up here and all the, it's when you put in all of the man-made crack deterrents, when you pour your concrete and all, up here things shift so much, and with the winter cycles and all, and you end up, even though they're beautiful seams that you put in there, the soil gets in there, the seed gets in there, and it goes like crazy. So one of these days I'm going to remedy this. I'm going to go ahead and get it all cleaned out, use the pressure washer, clean out the seam, and fill it with something that isn't going to allow seeds to get started again. So I'm going to start off doing a little bit of weed whacking, then get over and make the wife happy, see if I can get that area cleaned up over there. That's if something unforeseen doesn't develop. Not looking forward to this more hot, dry days. We really need some rain here. Really, really need some rain pretty badly. So, okay, I'm gonna get started and stop whining. Maybe I won't stop whining. Maybe I'll just keep going anyways.
If you're new here, come on in. We've got stories to share. Let the journey begin. Life on the farm, where the air's fresh and true. There's always something new, something for you. Welcome to our homestead, where we grow and learn, where the seeds we plant, watch them twist and turn. From the garden to the barn, we're all in this together. Come along, we'll make it better, whatever the weather. From the crack of dawn to the setting sun, we've got chores to do, and we're always on the run. But we share the moments, the highs and the lows, the beauty of life as it ebbs and it flows. Welcome to our homestead, where we grow and learn, where the seeds we plant, watch them twist and turn. From the garden to the barn, we're all in this together. Come along, we'll make it better, whatever the weather. It's not always easy, but it's worth the ride, through the muddy fields and the countryside. We're learning each day, and we're sharing it too. Come along, there's a place for you. Welcome to our homestead, where we grow and learn, where the seeds we plant, watch them twist and turn. From the garden to the barn, we're all in this together. Come along, we'll make it better, whatever the weather. So hit that subscribe and stay with us a while. We're sharing our story, every step, every mile. Welcome to our homestead, where life's rich and true. We're so glad to have you. We'll make it through with you. Now folks might think my excavator's just for digging dirt, carving out foundations or trenches till it hurts. But my Takuchi TB Dwayne, I know I named him Elon C. He's a jack of all trades, tougher than a hickory tree. Elon's got my back, yeah, my old pal Elon. That Takuchi's humming from dusk until the dawn. From lifting logs to grading land, he's more than just a tool. My excavator's heart's pure gold, and Elon's mighty cool. Some laugh and say it's just for holes, what else can it do? But Elon's out there proving them wrong with every job we choose. Ripping out them maple roots, clearing debris with ease. He's hauling, breaking, sorting, man, he does it all with breeze. Elon's got my back, yeah, my old pal Elon. That Takuchi's humming from dusk until the dawn. From lifting logs to grading land, he's more than just a tool. he's tougher than a bulldog's nose. He'll dredge a pond, yank stumps, or level out a hill. When I'm sitting in that cab, it's like he knows my will. He's piled posts, cleared snow, even moved my old shed. Ain't no job too big for Elon, he's got a level head. From smashing rocks to lifting beams, he's never let me down. My Taikuchi's the king of work, the coolest rig in town. Elon's got my back, yeah, my old pal Elon. That Taikuchi's humming from dusk until the dawn. From lifting logs to grading land, he's more than just a tool. My excavator's heart's pure gold, and Elon's mighty cool. So here's to my Elon, that TV blade I know's the name. Ain't just for digging trenches, he's changing up the game. With a bucket and a roar, he's my partner, that's a fact. Me and my old excavator, man, Elon's got my back. Rise and shine at the crack of dawn. Got a list of chores that's miles long. Grab my gloves and my trusty hoe, weeding out the rows where the wild ones grow. Thistles and dandelions, they fight me back, but I'll pull them up, no turning back. Oh, there's no end to the jobs on our farm. Weeding, whacking, mowing from morn till alarm. Pruning branches, thinning fruit so sweet, planting seeds and transplanting neat. Pot 'em up and watch 'em grow. Endless chores, but that's the life we know. I didn't always know where I was headed. As a kid, they called me a troublemaker. Not smart, just a dreamer, chasing things they couldn't see. They didn't see the way my mind worked, how it wandered toward purpose, even when I didn't have the words yet. I was restless, wild even, but not lost, just trying to find soil where I could grow. I didn't fit in their boxes, didn't walk the straight lines they laid out for me, and for a while I wondered if they were right. But time taught me different. I learned how to work with my hands, how to listen to the land, how to build something lasting, a life made of effort, sweat, mistakes, and the kind of joy that comes from doing things your way. There were storms, real ones, and the kind that come crashing inside your chest. But I weather them with Thea by my side, with faith in my back pocket, and a stubborn streak that said this story isn't over. Now I see change not as something to fear, but as something I've walked through again and again. From the city to the country, from punching clocks to planting trees, from being dismissed to being someone others come to for wisdom. I've watched this world shift, seen the old ways crumble and the new ones rise, sometimes for better, sometimes not. But I don't fight it anymore, I face the strange, because strange is where growth lies. And though time keeps moving faster now it seems, I still can't trace it, I can only live it fully. In the soil, in the seasons, in the quiet pride of building a life that matters.
Well, just got done with lunch. It's getting very hot out here. A little bit too hot. Dang it. Let's see. So I was able to get the pile out and get it redistributed. And have a little bit of material there that I can bring out with a rake. I started taking some of the stuff along the edge here. I'll probably have to do that later. Good Lord. And I think what I'll do is I'll go get Optimus with the rake and see what I can do here. You know, I actually like when I was working with the Elon with the grading bucket, I could just sort of smooth things out, and I should have just come over here and done that over here. You know, you think about this after the fact, but it is what it is. You know, it's like I'm getting lazy here and don't want to use the rake. No, that's honest. Okay, let's figure this out.
There's a fire in the distance, flickering low, a whisper in the darkness where the brave hearts go. And I've walked through the silence, burdened and torn, but I still hear a voice crying out to be more. Though the road may be long and the night may be cold, there's a truth in my chest I refuse to let go. If I still believe in the power of one, in the strength to rise when the hurting's not done, if I can dream of a world where the broken can heal, where love leads the way and the hope becomes real, then I'll give it my all. I won't turn away, 'cause I wasn't made just to fade into gray. If I still believe, then I still must try. Let me live for that dream, or let me die. There are voices behind me saying settle for less, but I was born for the climb, not the comfort of rest. Let the doubters fall silent, let the shadows grow still. I've got mountains to move and a fire to fill. I may stumble and fall, I may break on the climb, but I'll rise with my scars, 'cause the dream's still mine. If I still believe in a purpose that's true, in the strength to build what's been broken into, if I can see through the dark with a soul that won't yield, then I'll carry that light like a sword and a shield. Yes, I'll give it my all. I won't live halfway, 'cause I wasn't made just to trade day by day. If I still believe, then I still must try. Let me live for that dream, or let me die. Even if no one else stands beside me, even if silence is all I can hear, I will speak with my hands, with my heart, with my soul, and I'll make that dream loud and clear. If I still believe, if there's breath in my chest, I will run toward the fire, I will give it my best. If I can dream of a world where we rise from the fall, then I'll stand for that dream till I've given it all. So I give it my all, come joy or come pain. I was born for the fight, not to live life in vain. If I still believe, then I still must try. Let me live for that dream, or let me die.
Well, things went fairly well. Not perfect, but fairly well. So I ended up getting things raked out as best as I could get up in here. I ended up going and getting the soil conditioner to knock out a few high spots and get some of the bigger rocks. I went down that side over there. I was planning on digging out right alongside of the concrete here all the way around, but the more that I exposed things, the more I could see there's more of the tree roots right around the edges. and I decided I'd just brush some of the dirt away and take a look at things and try and decide how I want to deal with this, because I do not want to damage this tree any more than it already has been as a result of doing the work over there. So I've got the sprinkler going over there. I've got the Dutch white clover seed planted in here. I'll move that sprinkler over here in a little while. Let this side get done. I'll knock out, probably, it won't be right away, but around the concrete there, the soil is really built up, but there might be more roots there. And like I said, I don't want to do any more damage. I'll give this a couple of days, then I'll prune off any of the air roots that are over to the sides. And we'll just take it bit by bit here and hope for the best. So got the big pile cleaned out, got the soil moved to the areas that I wanted to get it moved out to. Tomorrow I'm going to work over there which was the sweet potato, hopefully tomorrow. I'll work over there where the sweet potato patch was for the last couple of years, and dress up this area here as well. So that's my plan at this point. Again, pretty happy. It's not perfect, not like some professional landscaper would do this, make it prettier and all, but I think this is still going to settle a couple of inches, and I'm fine with that. But yeah, everything's just so dry. I'll water it again first thing in the morning, but I'll let this thing here soak in for a little while longer tonight, then I'll switch it over there for a while and see how that goes. So the septic system is officially done over here. Fingers crossed, it's another 40 years before we have to deal with it again. I'll have robots by then that will do this stuff for me. I'll still be alive. Who knows? Anyways, that's it for today's video, folks. Really appreciate you watching. Appreciate your comments, suggestions, and your thumbs up. Stay safe and take care. Bye-bye now.